On Election Day, millions of Americans will head to their polling place. Many will wait in line, then pull a lever or fill in a box. A check here, an X there, just like we've always done.
Hi, Mark. Can you see me and hear me?
But some believe we now have the technology, so it's time for a change.
This is starting to stand out as this lone exception to the way we're running the rest of our lives.
I recently chatted with Rob Weber by Skype from his home in New York. The former IT professional for IBM, who now runs a blog called Cyber the Vote, is one of the nation's leading voices for online voting. Weber says the time is right to exercise our right to vote by using our own computer or iPad or cell phone from the comfort of our own home or just about anywhere there's an internet connection. For him, it comes down to numbers.
So it seems pretty obvious to me that if we want to increase turnout, we should try to make it easier for people to exercise their right to vote and not harder.
But not so fast, say critics.
No system is hack-proof, ever. That's one of the first lessons that you learn.
Don Lawrence is a cybersecurity instructor at Tulsa Tech. He says for the most part, the biggest hurdle standing in the way of casting our votes on the internet is trust and security.
It's always the problem of knowing who's at the end of, whose fingers are on the keyboard. Essentially, the problem is authentication. How do we know you are who you say you are?
But online voting is reported to be working in other countries, municipal elections in Canada, national elections in tiny Estonia. Weber says we need it here to engage younger voters who don't know what it's like to wait in line at the bank on Friday to cash a paycheck. They direct deposit. Or stand in line at the post office to mail something. They email.
They're doing everything online, but we're telling them this all-important thing called voting, that you have to go wait online for an hour or two or 10 or 12 hours to go vote on a piece of paper. It's becoming more and more out of touch with the way we're doing everything else.
We're creating them up out of bits to go vote.
Don Pipkin also teaches cybersecurity at Tulsa Tech.
But I think everyone's a little bit skeptical as new technology rolls out about how is it going to be used.
He admits someday we'll be voting online in America, but not until the public trusts that it works better than how we do it now.
I think that we probably won't see it for a while, and I think mostly because of acceptance.
It's sort of like the early days of online shopping. We were skeptical if we gave some unseen business our credit card number, they'd actually send us the product and wouldn't scam us. Today it works nearly every time, so we accept it. It may take a while before online voting is accepted in the same way. Weber's campaign started after the 2010 midterms when he saw the dismal voter turnout. And now...
And it's hard to believe it's been 4 years and we're back at another midterm and all the pundits are predicting that we're going to have low voter turnout. So.